My beloved child, I see your fears. I know the worries that try to settle in your heart. You look at the world around you, and sometimes feels like danger is lurking at every corner. There are moments when anxiety grips you, when the unknown causes you to tremble. But today, I want to remind you of this truth. No harm shall befall you. I am your protector, your refuge, your strong tower. When the storms of life rage around you, I am your shelter. When the darkness seems overwhelming, I am your light. Fear not, for I am with you, and I will not allow harm to come upon you. My child, I have placed a shield around you. This shield is not something that you can always see with your eyes, but it is there. It is my presence, my protection, my power at work in your life. There are dangers in this world, both seen and unseen, but nothing escapes my notice. I see every threat that tries to come near you, and I stand in the way. I am the God who neither slumbers nor sleeps. I watch over you day and night. While you rest, I am awake. While you go about your day, I am with you, guarding you from harm. There are times when fear tries to consume you, when the what-ifs of life become overwhelming. What if something bad happens? What if I lose what I cherish? What if I am harmed? But I tell you, my child, do not let fear take root in your heart. Fear has no power over you, as I am your protector. I have promised you in my word that no harm shall befall you, and my promises never fail. Even when the world feels uncertain, I am the constant. Even when chaos surrounds you, I am your peace. Remember this, the enemy cannot touch you without my permission, and I have placed my protection over you. The weapons of the enemy may be formed, but they will not prosper against you. They may try to rise against you, but they will be struck down before they can reach you. I am the Lord your God, and I have declared that no weapon formed against you shall prevail. I am the shield around you, and I will not allow harm to come upon you. You may look at the circumstances of your life and wonder, how can this be true? How can no harm befall me when I face difficulties and challenges? But I tell you this, my child, even in your trials, I am working for your good. Even when it seems like harm is near, I am turning it away. What the enemy meant for evil, I will turn for good. Trials you face are not meant to harm you. They are shaping you, refining you, making you stronger. Do not be afraid of the storms, for I am with you in the midst of them. I am the one who calms the winds and the waves, and I will carry you safely through. There's a power in knowing that I am your protector. When you walk through life, with the assurance of my protection, you can walk boldly. You do not need to shrink back in fear or worry about what tomorrow will bring. I am already in your tomorrow, preparing the way for you. I go before you, and I stand behind you. I have hedged you in on all sides, and I will not allow anything to harm you. The path you walk is covered by my hand, and I am guiding you every step of the way. Sometimes, you may feel vulnerable. You may feel as though harm is near, as though danger is lurking, waiting for the right moment to strike. But I want you to know that you are never vulnerable in my care. You are never alone in this world. I have dispatched my angels to guard you, to stand watch over you, to keep you safe from every danger. Even when you are unaware, my angels are surrounding you, protecting you from harm. I have given them charge over you, and they will not allow you to stumble. Listen to my words, my child, and let them sink into your heart. No harm shall befall you. No disaster shall come near your dwelling. I am your refuge and your fortress, your God, in whom you can trust. When you place your trust in me, you are placing yourself under the shadow of my wings. There, in my presence, no harm can reach you. You are safe with me. You may wonder how this can be true when the world around you is filled with so much danger and violence. But know this, my protection is not like the protection of the world. It is divine, it is supernatural, it is beyond anything you can comprehend. I see what you cannot see. I know what you do not know. And I am constantly working on your behalf to keep you safe from every harm. I am your shield, your defender, your strong tower. When you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, fear no evil, for I am with you. When you face trials and tribulations, know that I am by your side. When you feel overwhelmed by the pressures of life, remember that I am your refuge. I will never leave you, nor forsake you. I will not abandon you to the dangers of this world. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. You are safe in my care, and no harm shall befall you. There are times when you may feel that harm has come your way. You have been struck by difficulties or pain. But I want you to know that I am with you, even in those moments. I am the God who heals, the God who restores, the God who turns mourning into joy. Even when you walk through the fire, you will not be burned, for I am with you. Even when you pass through the waters, they will not overwhelm you, for I am your deliverer. I am the God who brings beauty from ashes, who restores what has been lost, who heals what has been broken. My child, I know that life is not always easy. I know that there are times when it feels like harm is near, when it feels like the weight of the world is pressing down on you. But I want you to know that you are never alone in your struggles. I am with you, and I am fighting for you. I am your protector, and I will not allow harm to come upon you. Trust in me, and let go of your fears. I am greater than anything that can come against you, and I am committed to keeping you safe. Hold on to this truth. No harm shall befall you. This is my promise to you, and I am faithful to keep my promises. Even when the world feels uncertain, even when danger seems close, remember that I am closer. I am your refuge, your fortress, your shield, your protector. Nothing can touch you without going through me first, and I will not allow harm to reach you. My child, walk in peace, knowing that I am with you. Walk in confidence, knowing that you are protected by my hand. Walk in faith, knowing that no harm shall befall you, for I am your God, and I will never leave your side. You are safe with me, now and forevermore. My child, there will be moments when the world around you tries to convince you that harm is inevitable, that you are vulnerable to the forces of evil. But I want you to remember this. My protection is not of this world. It is not bound by earthly limitations or conditions. My protection is limitless, eternal, and unwavering. When you trust in me, you are placing yourself under a covering that cannot be penetrated by the schemes of the enemy. The powers of darkness may try to approach, but they cannot break through the barrier of my love that surrounds you. I see the threats that you do not see. I see the dangers that lie in the shadows, waiting for the opportunity to strike. But I tell you, my beloved, they will not succeed. I stand between you and every force that seeks to harm you. I am the one who fights for you when you cannot fight for yourself. I am the one who defends you when you feel defenseless. I am the one who protects you when you are unaware of the danger that surrounds you. Think of this. When you were a child, did you not trust your parents to protect you from harm? You did not worry about the dangers around you, for you knew that your parents were there to watch over you, keep you safe. In the same way, I am your Heavenly Father, and I am always watching over you. You do not need to worry about the dangers that you cannot see, for I see them, and I am already at work, keeping you safe from harm. You can rest in the assurance that I am your protector, your defender, your shield. There may be times when you question my protection, when the trials of life seem overwhelming, and you wonder if I have truly placed a shield around you. But know this, even in the midst of the storm, I am with you. Even when it seems like harm is near, I am turning it away. You may not always understand my ways, but you can trust that my ways are perfect. I do not always work in the ways you expect, but I am always working for your good. I am the God who turns what the enemy meant for evil into good. I am the God who takes what was meant to harm you and transforms it into a blessing. When you face challenges, when you encounter difficulties, do not be afraid. Do not let fear take root in your heart. For I am greater than the challenges you face. I am greater than the difficulties that stand before you. I am the God who parts the sea, who moves mountains, who calms the storm. And I am with you. There is no obstacle that can stand against my power, no force that can overcome my protection. You are safe in my hands, and no harm shall befall you. Let me remind you of the stories of old, the stories of those who walked in faith and trusted in my protection. Remember my servant Daniel, who was thrown into the lion's den because of his faithfulness to me. The lions were hungry, and yet they did not harm him, for I sent my angel to shut their mouth. I protected Daniel because he trusted in me, and just as I protected him, I will protect you. No harm shall befall you when you place your trust in me. Remember Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who were thrown into the fiery furnace, because they refused to bow down to the king's idol. The fire was so hot that it killed the soldiers who threw them into the furnace, and yet they were not harmed. Not a hair on their heads was singed, and their clothes were not scorched. Why? Because I was with them in the fire. I protected them because they trusted in me. And just as I protected them, I will protect you. No harm shall befall you when you place your trust in me. My child, these are not just stories of the past. They are reminders of my faithfulness, my power, and my protection. I am the same God who protected Daniel in the lion's den and Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fiery furnace. I have not changed. My power has not diminished. My protection has not weakened. I am still the same God, and I am still able to protect you from every harm. When you walk through life with the assurance of my protection, you can walk in peace. You do not need to be anxious about what tomorrow may bring, for I am already in your tomorrow. I am preparing the way for you, and I am standing guard over your life. No harm shall befall you, for I am with you, and I will not allow danger to come near you. There are moments when fear will try to creep into your heart. Enemy will whisper lies into your ear, telling you that you are not safe, that harm is near, that you are vulnerable. But I want you to recognize those lies for what they are. Deceptions meant to shake your faith and steal your peace. Do not listen to the voice of the enemy. Listen to my voice, voice of truth. My voice speaks peace to your soul, reassurance to your heart, and confidence to your spirit. My voice says, fear not, for I am with you. No harm shall befall you, for I am your protector. My child, you are surrounded by my love. My love is not weak or fragile. It is strong, powerful, and unbreakable. My love is a fortress around you, a shield that cannot be penetrated by the forces of darkness. When you place your trust in me, you are placing yourself within the walls of that fortress, and nothing can harm you there. My love surrounds you on all sides, guarding you from every danger, every threat, every harm. You may feel small at times, insignificant in the vastness of the world. You may wonder how someone as small as you can be protected in a world filled with so much danger. But I want you to know this. You are not small in my eyes. You are precious to me. You are valuable to me. I have placed my hand upon you, and I am watching over you with great care. I will not allow harm to come upon you, for you are my beloved child, and I am your faithful father. Trust in me, my child. Trust in my promises, for they are true. Trust in my protection, for it is sure. Trust in my love, for it is unshakable. No harm shall befall you, for I am with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand, and I will keep you safe in the shelter of my wings. There will be times when you are called to walk through difficult circumstances. There will be seasons when the road ahead seems treacherous, when the valley you are walking through feels dark and foreboding. But even in those moments, my child, you do not need to fear. For I am with you in the valley, just as I am with you on the mountaintop. I am with you in the storm, just as I am with you in the calm. I will never leave your side, and I will not allow harm to come upon you. My presence is your protection. When you walk with me, you are walking under the shadow of the Almighty. You are covered by my wings, shielded by my hand, guarded by my angels. No harm shall befall you, for I am your refuge and your fortress. You can rest in the assurance that I am with you, that I am for you, and that I am protecting you from every harm. So, my beloved, as you continue your journey, hold on to this truth. No harm shall befall you. Not because of your own strength or ability, but because I am with you. I am your protector, your refuge, your shield, your strong tower. You are safe in my care, and no harm shall come upon you. Trust in me, rest in me, and walk in the peace that comes from knowing that I am with you always. I love you, my child, and I will never allow harm to befall you.